I'm still juicing, and I'm still very much enjoying annoying every single person that I know and telling them about my juicer. Have you heard about my juicer? I'm juicing. Like, it's so trendy. So this week I found this podcast called Generation Y, and I am a sucker for conspiracy theories or things that don't really make sense. And I found this podcast, and I thought originally what it was this podcast that was about like myths and legends and things like that. But then the more I listened to it, the more I realized that it was actually about true crime stories, like unsolved things or things that were really weird. And now that I've been listening to that podcast, I feel like a lot, I've been obsessed with it. I'm starting to look at people and start thinking like, what have you done? What have you done that you're hiding? And the world is becoming a very scary place because of this podcast. I'm just like so paranoid about everyone and if they're going to kill me. Can't trust anybody. Nobody. All of them start off with the person being like super duper un-murder-like. And then at the end of it, it's just everyone wasn't expecting them to be the murderer. But they fucking were. It's so pretty. She's so pretty. It starts off very glamorous. Like, very glamorous. You know, she's released her new album. She's this new woman. This new classic woman. This classical woman. This is who she is now. She's a performer, classic woman. And then, you know, it's big and beautiful. It's good. But then it gets really awkward. What is this pose? What is she doing? What is she? What is this pose? You were just so poised like a second ago. What is this? What is this? Gaga, you don't know her. Stop pretending like you know her. What is this? What are you doing? What is going on? This is awkward. This part is awkward. It's like, I wanted to have my moment, but Gaga is escorting me down. I really would have loved it. Those just whacked her in the face. So you guys know that I have a slight body issue, a slight body image problem. And this week at the train station, I saw this guy that had massive hips. And I was so attracted to him. He was like working them, like leaning on the one side of it and was texting and was just in it. Like he was fine with, I have huge hips. They're the size of my, they're the size of my shoulder. And I would make a fantastic drag queen. Completely need to find somebody who could do me up in drag, like amazing. I need to find someone who can do me up in drag because I will do that. Because my waist will look so good cinched. I'm so ready for that whole experience. But I'm like, I don't have that typical manly, man-like shape. And I want that man-like shape. And, well, I mean, but after seeing him, and I didn't realize that I was attracted to him, and I was like, whoa, he's really hot. And I was like, what is it about him that is so hot? I'm like, it's the hips. And then I was thinking, oh my god, he's embracing his hips. I need to embrace my hips. And then for the rest of the day, I was standing like he was, which I stand like that sometimes. It's kind of like really sassy like because it's comfortable. It was liberating. I recently discovered this week that I could potentially have ADD. First time that I've really ever thought about that being a possibility for me. So I've realized that the way that I work is I have an instant thought and then I go into doing it, and then I get halfway through it and I have an instant thought about something else, and I jump and do that straight away, and then I have another instant thought and I go and jump back into what I was doing before and finish that, and then I have another thought and I go. It's a lot. It's stressful. Is it here? Oh, here she comes. The girl at the back there. Yeah. They did this mini choreography, just the two of them on the beautiful stage. And then they bring this coat along. And it's like, let's put this coat on. She's in the way of the model! And now Gaga has her moment, where she walks down the runway. There it is. And then she pulls a freaking Courtney Act and brings her wings up. Here it is. Did you see Courtney Axe Wings? I've known that my brain has worked like that for the longest time, and I have developed this method where I will force myself to finish a task that I'm doing at that time and then move on to the next one. And it sounds like a really good idea, like a really healthy adjustment. And that's how you do a wing reveal. But I've now relearned that that's actually not a good idea for me, that I need to follow the flow of my brain, but keep a task list, a big list of things that I need to do so I don't forget about the task that I've already done. So I need to allow my brain to just do what it does. Just go from one task, half finish it, go to the next one, half finish it, go back to what I was doing, finish it. But I need to have that task list written up so that when I itch and flow and go through all the different tasks that I have, and I finish them all and I go, oh, I'm all done, I got nothing to do. But then I look at the task list and go, oh, that's right, I had to do all this and this. So it's so interesting how the older you get, you start realizing how your brain works and you can start utilizing it. It's really weird. Oh my god, my voice. Can you hear my voice? I sound like Kermit the Frog. Hello. Boo.
What just happened?
I've been sick this week. I've been really self-conscious about being sick as well because I work in this really tiny office with a bunch of, like, only a couple of people. And I couldn't be away this week because it's been absolutely crazy. But I know that because I went, I've infected everyone. And everyone's going to come into work next week and they're all going to be sick. And everybody knows that it was me. I was patient zero. I actually was patient zero with this illness as well. I didn't know anyone who was sick that could have given this to me. I think I got it from just being cold and being hot very, very quickly. I went from really air-conditioned rooms to the heat that we have at the moment. I think I created this flu that I have right now. I am patient zero of this flu. Whoever I give it to got it because of me. I made it. I am the creator. I am the original zombie of this flu. Which if there was a zombie apocalypse, I would be patient zero. I would be the idiot who dropped the vial. I've always said that. That'll be me. Just kill me. Just kill me. Have you ever gone into a shop and someone has thought you were shoplifting? I had that happen this week with a banana. A banana. I went to Coles because I was on my way to work and I wanted a banana because I was hungry, and I went into Coles and I got my banana, 70 cents because I'm a smart shopper, and I got my banana and I left, and then I was walking down the street and then I was passing this 7-Eleven, and 7-Eleven has $1 coffees, and I've never had $1 coffee from 7-Eleven before, and I thought, today's the day. Today's the day that I'm going to have $1 coffee from 7-Eleven. So I went in there and I poured my little coffee, and I went over, and I went to go pay it, and he saw that I had the banana from Coles in my pocket. And he said, what's that? Are you going to buy that? Do you want to pay for that banana as well? And I said, I got this from Coles. And he laughed at me, because we were in a kind of a dodgy situation. There are a lot of, you know, people that live on the street kind of thing in this part of town, and I feel like 7-Eleven is a little bit of a charity situation because their food and stuff is so cheap. And he was like, oh, okay, it's another person just stealing a banana. I can afford to buy your $1 banana. Thank you very much. So the next day, I decided that I would not buy my banana from Coles, 40 cents or 70 cents or something in Coles. Much cheaper to buy it from Coles. But no, I went to the 7-Eleven and I bought my $1 banana and I bought my $1 coffee and was like, here. No, I'm getting my banana from here today. Because yesterday I got it from Coles. I'm not stealing your bananas, buddy. I'm not stealing your banana. This is the kind of situation that I've been dealing with. This is my life. People have been scared of me since I've got my haircut as well. And I'm really self-conscious of, this side's really fine. This section here where it's been shaved, that's really fine. But I've realized that this section here is more receded than this side. Well, is it? Yeah. So if this here could be mirrored to this side, I'd be happy, but for whatever reason, it's not, and it's really awful because the cowlick has flicked my hair in that direction, and now it's just, ugh. And it's kind of stopping me. This whole thing here is stopping me from shaving my hair again, because if I had it pushed up, like it usually is, and pushed aside, it doesn't highlight the fact that I have so much missing hair here, so it's not great. People have said that I look really good with short hair, though. It makes me look, my mum said it made me look younger, and because I had my birthday the other day of 24, she says, you've got to do all those things now to make yourself look younger. she's awful. She's not, she's lovely. Bam! Here are all the subscribers on the screen right now who have subscribed over since the last time I did this, so I might need to just take a sip for a little bit, because I think it might be about 100. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't enjoy this video, please make sure to do none of those things, and I will see you in 3 days. Okay, so, pieces, bye! Oh, this whole YouTube thing where it, like, there we go, I'll sit like this for a minute. This whole thing where it does the end screen for you now, that's great. Doing the end screen on videos was my most hated thing. I hated doing end screens. And they took the longest to render as well. Well, anyway, bye.